Hello and welcome to Leonard Brothers Game. I'm David Leonard.
I'm John Leonard.
I know we don't really have to say our last names, but I just did it anyways for the... we are playing Fallout New Vegas.
Hi, I'm John Leonard.
Yeah.
Oh, we already did that.
You already did that.
Okay.
Okay, so... We've had this game since it first came out. We bought the special edition with the poker chips and the special box set and stuff, and John beat it several times. He's played several different characters. Now this one is going to be his first hardcore playthrough, because he's only got like a game that John likes to collect the trophies on. It's Bethesda games.
Well, yeah.
Because those are the ones he's particularly good at, so he's at the sticks right now, as they would say.
Yes. Well, at the beginning of the New Vegas game.
Yeah. So we decided to skip the character creation because it took quite a while for John to pick through. His character is Vic Lightfoot, based on, if anyone pays attention to, our D&D sessions that we've posted on mixcloud.com/Grog the Barbarian. Go check that out if you ever get a chance. But anyways, his character, when he's not DMing, is Vic Lightfoot. And he's supposed to be a rogue that checks for traps.
I trigger the traps with my feet.
Yeah, he triggers them more often than actually fixing
thanks.
them. Yeah, it's great. So anyways, his character here has 10 luck and not much of anything else, because we found that if you have like complete luck, you go to the casino, you bet, pretty much always win, and get like tons of caps, and it certainly makes it easier to get around in New Vegas.
Viva New Vegas.
Of course, he also activated the perk Wild Wasteland. And what an interesting thing I've seen, for at least for Doctor Who fans, is that sometimes while Wild Wasteland is activated and you come across some of the giant robot destruction machine guys, I forget what they're called.
I'm sure we'll find out.
We'll find out eventually once we come across them. They're all around the wasteland, and mostly around Lucky 38, the casino in New Vegas. But sometimes you'll hear them say exterminate. And there's also an obscure reference in one of the expansion packs. Oh, this is VATS. Everyone loves VATS. Because if you have no first-person shooter skills, boom, you get headshots no matter what. As long as you got enough VAT AP to fire with. Doesn't take much for you to feel at home already, does it, John?
It's been a long while since I last played.
Yeah.
So,
You're already feeling pretty... Oh, you can't even hack. You can't even use lockpicks because your skills are so low. That's kind of...
do you even lift? Actually, I chose a very small strength, because my character in D&D is a halfling. And so,
I mean, that's why you play games, right? You play them
True.
because you
But
get
I
to
know
play
I'm never
with
going to get
somebody.
lucky. What?
Yeah. Oh, don't talk that way.
Alright.
Anyways, another one of the options is that in the expansions, you remember how they had the suits that walked around and stuff?
Okay, yeah.
And so, the death suits, they got, skeletons inside them and stuff, and they're still moving around. Sometimes on Wild Wasteland, they'll say, who turned out the lights?
You.
Yeah, like the Vashtanirada. Like, ooh. Episode.
Oh yeah, this.
Yeah, the boxing times is,
So
permanent plus 10, yeah.
Okay,
I think, permanent increase. Those,
Alright.
yeah, those are always quite good to have. Aren't they normally like plus 5 or something like that? I guess with luck it increases all of those skills in general. I forget.
I don't recall.
Yeah, it's been a while.
I just read them, so. I said it's been a long time since I got this game.
And there's another one. There you go. Well, maybe that'll give you enough lockpick to deal with that stuff. Check your stats and see if they're permanent.
I'm sure. Lockpick. There we go. 27.
Mm.
Yeah, I think I need at least a 25 in there.
Yeah, yeah. So you can go back in there.
Try it
and
again.
unlock this. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, the hardcore mode is something that it requires you to have a certain amount of food and water over a given time. Otherwise, you pass out or die very easily. And amount of sleep as well. And it also makes everything weigh something. And normally, under normal circumstances, ammo doesn't weigh anything. So you can carry as much ammo as you want. But in this case, everything weighs at least a pound or more. And so
it's really a fraction of a pound.
A fraction of a pound, yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
But even then, if you have like 1,000 bullets, that's, it's
going to be a lot.
fractions together.
Exactly. Yeah. And fortunately, there are perks, I think, that one of them you can get later on that reduces the weight of everything. So you might want to focus on that one as soon as possible. Oh, they are temporary. Never mind.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know what? That might be a new thing now. Okay.
Yeah. Are there other stat books? I think they actually are books instead of comics. That's the difference.
True. There you go.
There are skill books, and then there are comics that do temporary stuff. That's right. Anyways, this game has, also a general history of locking up a lot, too. So I'd imagine a lot of our playthroughs will be interrupted with, oh, the game crashed, we have to restart from scratch, or remember to save often. Obviously, it's auto-saving, too. A lot of the people who have been trying to look into it have said that it's the auto-save, that the more often it does it, like the way they designed the game, it's like poorly cached. Like the app we're using, the Game Capture HD, it doesn't release memory after it's done using it. So it just kind of keeps building up over and over again until it just falls apart.
Okay, I was just thinking of Skyrim, where if you look at barrels, often you can think of it.
You find it.
Nope.
Not in this game.
Nope, wrong.
Wrong game.
Oh, I'll go just get buy something. How are we on time?
We got another 3 minutes or so. Well, we could do like a little comparison description. I mean, obviously, Skyrim is more, along with Morrowind and Oblivion and stuff like that. There are certainly in the vein of D&D, traditional dragons and dungeons and weapons and more medieval kind of stuff. Whereas this is obviously post-apocalyptic modern day. What kind of style do you think you prefer between the two games? They both work very similarly, but which do you think you'd rather play in the end?
No. Well, I always loved the different callbacks to what's like the radio.
Mm-hmm. Oh, the classic music and stuff like that.
The music from the 50s and the 60s, and but then I've also been a big fan of fantasy. So,
but if you had to pick one, and there weren't any issues with say all the lockups, and say because obviously
no
Skyrim,
lockups. Wow.
Well, obviously Skyrim still does too, but if they put as much effort into New Vegas or Fallout 4, whenever Fallout 4 comes out, and they do the same kind of effort they put into Skyrim or more into keeping it reasonable to work with, which do you think you prefer?
Probably Skyrim, because you got all the different kind of magic
spells and stuff,
and also reminds me of D&D as well, and more things can happen. I mean, this is obviously more restricted to the realm of science fiction, and there's only so many different tropes you can come up with in that. Whereas in Skyrim, it's more open.
Fantasy role-playing adventure.
Yeah.
Optional, that sort of thing. Yeah, okay. See that? And all of these... I never understood really what the point of all of these things were, that, the scalpel and stuff, all these different things you could pick up, but weren't worth anything.
Well, a lot of the things, if you're able to have like a high repair or high something else, you could build, apparatus and weapons from this stuff.
Yeah.
Or you could throw it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's always that. I don't sell the canteen, right?
No, you don't want to sell the canteen. We'll keep that. Very important. That way you don't dehydrate and die.
There you go.
Yeah. All right. Well, next time, or until next time, happy gaming. We'll see you, or hear whatever.
You'll
thing.
see us.
You'll
later.
see us. Yeah.
Actually, you'll never see us.
You'll never see us. Well, you did in that other episode, but not now.
That's not.